for Sydney, Dave McCarthy from Sidious Mag. Everyone was wowed by your 4x4 split. Bob Kearsey said there's world record potential there. The fans are excited, the media is excited. Tomorrow, I'm sure it's going to be a good race, whether there's a world record or world lead or not. How do you manage people's expectations and hopes around you, and what is success to you? How do you define success?
It's a great question. I think for us, I love being able to go back to my coach who tells me, listen, regardless of what anyone else is telling you, I have a plan. I want you to go out there and execute it. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to go out there and do what I've told you to do, and everyone else's expectations are everyone else's expectations. And so for me, that really brings it back to the center of what am I here to do, and that's open up my season. So everyone's expecting crazy, amazing things, and what happens tomorrow will happen tomorrow by the grace of God. But for me, the goal is to go out and open up my season healthily and strong and see where I'm at as we continue to progress through 2023. We might run some hurdles. Honestly, like I said, Bobby, as we go, kind of tells me what the plan is. So I just know today and what we're doing today and tomorrow, which is 400. But the biggest difference I would say is just that the 400 hurdles is such a rhythmic race. There's step counts and there's hurdles, and it's very calculated and measured, whereas the open 400 is much more open. It's a sprint race, so a lot more steps being taken, to say the least. So for me, it's been interesting just kind of navigating the two of them and figuring out how to run the open 4 comparatively to the 400 hurdles. Wanted to see where I could be, what I could do, because I haven't run it competitively in so long, but also it is very helpful for the 400 hurdles, being able to have that speed, so when it goes back and translates, I know what it feels like to go out at a really fast pace. So I think it's just working on myself as an overall holistic athlete, being able to do things outside of my comfort zone and then being able to translate it back into my main event. Like I said, we're still focused on 2023, one step at a time, literally. Obviously that's something as the season comes to an end, we'll kind of start to look at and figure out what our plan is for next year, but I think we're focused on where we are right now, and getting through this season, and then we'll make that decision heading into 2024, what we're going to do.
I'd like to ask a question. Sydney, we've seen you on the world stage since you were 16, and what a joy it's been to see you run. Truly though, how has your appreciation for running for the sport matured as you've matured all these years?
That's a great question, sir. I think the more that I've just understood and appreciated how genuine our sport is, how much it really is you on the line competing at the highest ability that you have is such a gift that we're not a team sport. It's really, you pushing your body to its limits in its purest form, I think has really made me appreciate just all of the hard work that so many athletes put in daily to be able to do what we do and show it on the world stage is such a gift. And I love being able to be a part of that, be a part of a generation that's pushing the bounds of what's possible and showing the world that track and field, even though we're a smaller sport, we are some of the best athletes that the world has to offer.
Amen.
Good question. Bobby gives you the option of 400 flat or 400 hurdles at this summer's World Championships. Which one do you want to do?
Wow, that's a great question. Is it bad to say I don't know? Honestly, I ask me after tomorrow. I don't know. I got to run this one first and see how it feels.
Okay, so that'll be my post race.
There you go.
There we go.
There it is.